This video will introduce a series of changes that allow Marine Bot destroy breakable objects that were previously impossible. Let's start with the new and updated commands to help you in designing the waypoints in the case of these objects. First one is brand new and will allow you to see the aiming vector the bot will use to check for breakable objects. Second command was updated to ease the work with the aiming waypoint that can now be switched to work in 3D space. The check shoot command, in case of having an aiming waypoint next to the shoot waypoint, will show you the maximum distance the object can be found. Also, it is a color-coded feature. If the color is pink, that's the same color as in case of check aims command, then there was no object detected. Or it's already destroyed. And if the color turns green, then there is an object that can be destroyed. If there isn't any aiming waypoint used, which means you let the bot search the whole surroundings, then it's either a green beam or no beam at all. To get the bot shoot at objects that aren't straightforward, you will need to switch the aiming waypoint to priority 1 first. This will allow him to use even the height position of this aim waypoint to find the direction to the object. Besides, priority 1 on aiming waypoint also doubles the distance in which will the bot look for the object. Now will the updated waypoint move command come handy. It allows you to adjust the height of the aiming waypoint easily so that you can target the object. As you can see, the priority 1 on the aiming waypoint is what makes the difference. Now the bot can see up to the top of this watch tower and is able to discover that it is a breakable object. Always try to target the center of the breakable object, and also make sure the aiming waypoint is still within the 100 units radius from the shoot waypoint. The radar on this map was the reason to implement yet another addition to the priority 1 setting on the aiming waypoint. And that is a subsequent search for multiple parts or additional breakable objects around the point where the check shoot beam ends. It's a full space search in a standard search radius. You can imagine it as if you added a waypoint with range of 70 units on that spot. And the whole range of such waypoint is searched. So be careful when you use this option. The bot may then shoot at objects you don't want to. You've just seen how the subsequent search works. Bot uses the aiming waypoint to look at the object and at the same time stores away the pointer to the other part of the object for later use. Once the first part is destroyed, the bot aims at the center point of the next object that he found through the pointer and at the same time stores away new pointer to yet another part of the object. Bot repeats it till all found objects are destroyed. Basically the same way. How does he destroy objects around him if you don't add any aiming waypoint? The difference is that this search through aiming waypoint with priority 1 setting is limited to the small space around the point at which the check shoot beam points. So if the shoot waypoint was too close to the radar, then the beam would end far beyond radar panels and the limited search would find no other parts. The bot would then destroy only one panel, the one that the beam passed through. So these are the limits that you will have to deal with while designing your waypoints. There's no change in the general behavior and previously available options. So when bot depletes all ammo, he simply leaves the shoot waypoint. Well, okay, one thing was changed. If you add the aiming waypoint, then bot will never try to search the whole surroundings like he used to do before when there was no object in the direction of the aiming waypoint. Not only that it was against the purpose of using the aiming waypoint, but it also led to possible death in a blast when the other object was too close. The check shoot beam isn't totally accurate tool because it cannot cover the whole waypoint range. So if the bot has troubles hitting the target object, try using tiny range on the shoot waypoint. Chances are that things will improve. But don't expect absolute precision everywhere.
Go, go, go! Objective secure!
Okay, you've already seen all new or changed features. We'll only let the bot finish this course now. Well, after killing him so that he has enough ammo to destroy the remaining breakable objects that are covered in these modified waypoints. Thanks for watching this slightly longer video.